Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I have two special announcements. One of them is you'll see as the vlog continues. I have a family member that's living with me now, and I am so excited for this next chapter in my life and in Leaf's life. This will be such a great experience for all of us. More love, more affection, more companionship, more camaraderie amongst the three of us. So I'm excited for you guys to get into that part of the video. But first things first, which is the second surprise that I wanted to talk about, was that I finally launched my Oracle cards. This is just the packaged version, but I have my own that I've been using religiously for a while now. So let's get into it. I pretty much put in my own money, like all the money that I saved up, I put in towards this launch. I created this Oracle deck so that you could elevate your morning routine. For me, my morning routine is very sacred. It's not the same every single day, but there are the same things that I do every single day, if that makes sense. So for example, like I'll wake up early in the morning and I'll do meditation first, or I'll read a book first, or whatever, but I still do the meditation and the reading and whatever. So anyways, I love to have something tangible, and I wanted to also create something that is more marketed towards young women and girls. Essentially what this is you have 52 cards where you have a reading for the day that you shuffle and pick out every morning, and that reading is supposed to stay with you for the rest of the day, and it's supposed to be something that you're meant to hear for that day. So there's that like almost spiritual, kind of spontaneous vibe to it in a sense, where you connect with the energy of the deck and you pull out a reading, just like tarot cards and oracle cards in general. But what's special about this is that I've done research and I've read so many books to come up with the content of these cards, so that way they're meaningful for each person that has a deck. The way I could compare it is if you've ever had your hands on Daily Stoic, or if you know of the book The Daily Stoic, it's basically every day you turn a page and it's like a profound quote from a philosopher or like a major person in history. And it's very empowering, it's very spiritual in a sense, and packed with a lot of wisdom. And so I wanted to create something like that, but more so for the girlies. So yeah, you have 52 cards that come with their own like aura kind of vibe to it. So there's different color palettes for each card. They carry their own aura, if you will, hence the name Oracle deck. The cover of this card is so pretty, and actually people on Instagram helped me pick out this cover. How it worked was I ended up drafting a whole bunch of different covers and colors, and I let people choose in my stories which cover they wanted, and this was the cover. So the color with the design, and this collection name is the Portal Collection, and the idea behind the Portal Collection was that you're connecting with your higher self, and so you're entering almost a portal, if you will, every time you do a shuffle and take a reading. So that's kind of the thought behind it. You can see the hand of God, and then a sparkle kind of radiating out of the point of contact, if you will. And I really like the little designs here. They almost remind me of like plasma. If you've ever like watched those mediums, or like the, can't, like ghost stories, and they always talk about like plasma in the room. So that's kind of like the idea behind alchemizing your future, your present moment. It's that, you know, that plasma, that like a medium of substance that is inexplainable and it doesn't really have an origin. And I think that is so cool, and I love that element on the card here. So yeah, I originally with the design, I wanted to do like a plain neutral color with the background, and then the aura itself be a different color each time. And then I ran it by a friend, and she had recommended, ooh, my disco ball is going crazy right now. She had recommended that I do different colors because the different colors will be really cool for each reading and it's more fun to look at, and I agreed with her. So we kind of pulled the trigger on that. So essentially the elements of the card, here, I'll bring this one back. So again, each of the aura cards, which are the ones with the wisdom insight that you need to hear for the day, they have the passage here, and then a line of just like a simple stroke of wisdom that kind of embodies what the main text is saying. And yeah, I also included a create your own aura card. This one I have yet to fill in, but it is clear background with the yellow. Again, it's just the symbolism behind the color is very simple. You have a clean blank canvas, and the aura of the sun is kind of the idea behind it, where you're radiating that typical light that we see in physical nature. And then you write your own stroke of wisdom and you put it in your deck. So aside from that, those are the aura cards themselves. There are 52 of them, packed with wisdom, again, collected from literature, best-selling scientists, thought leaders, philosophers, theologists, what have you. All of them are kind of packed neatly into this deck. Something that I use on a daily, and I make Leaf also do a reading. And then on top of that, I decided to make meditation cards because I really do love meditating and I really love guided meditations. I actually have this meditation book. It's about this big, it's really small, and it has many powerful meditations that range from 5 minutes in length to 10 minutes to 20 minutes. And I thought it would be a really fun idea to kind of make my own meditations that I think would be helpful for individuals who are trying to manifest and trying to realize their dream life. Because a lot of the meditations I found in the book are mainly, they're very specific problems, whereas I feel like the meditation cards that I developed are generalized. And on top of that, a key feature that I used is neuro-linguistic programming. Neuro-linguistic programming is essentially languaging that helps the individual that's reading this language really visualize what they are reading and what they are taking in. And this also involves taking in the sensations. So for example, imagining what something would smell like, what something would taste like. It's commonly used in different types of therapy and even hypnotherapy, and that's something that I wanted to introduce in my meditation cards. So this is the original sample deck, so I actually don't have kind of the description of what you should use each card for. I more so have a general title, but in the actual decks that I ordered, I do have a little small description running along the side here of what you should use the card for, as well as the original title. So for example, I invite more miracles. If you want to invite more miracles and get your reticular activating system ready for scouting out miracles, then this is the card or the meditation that I recommend. This one is when you're about to embark on a new journey and you're feeling those feelings of anxiousness, nervousness, what have you. This card is called I Am More Than Ready. Again, just like amazing meditations. I use them all the time. This one is dialing into excitement from nervousness. Feeling nervous and anxious is a very common feeling, but what most people don't realize is excitement and nervousness uses the same systems in your body in terms of mechanisms and reactions, and you can actually switch the perspective and capitalize on the reactions happening in your body. So if you're feeling nervous, you can use that and capitalize those reactions towards feeling excitement. And so this will help you kind of get there, as well as mindful way. So if you are trying to kind of hone in that energy onto something specific, then I highly recommend doing this meditation. This one is Fill Me Up With Energy. I swear, as people age, you just lose energy and patience as just the natural rhythm and flow of life. And so I created this one to really help to harness that energy. Everything's made up of energy, and you don't need to let age, who you are, what you're doing, what you're going to do to drain your energy. You don't need that. You can actually cultivate more energy by sitting with yourself and doing a simple meditation. And so this card is Fill Me Up With Energy. What I love about this card specifically is the color palette. I really love like the orange and the beige and the yellow color palette here, the peachy tones. I think it suits the color of the mitochondria, which we know is, well, some of us know that are in biology, we know that is the powerhouse of the cell, filled with cultivating energy, if you will, within our cells, and then also the color of the sun. So there's some symbolism there behind the color palette. This one is welcoming new energy, growth, and transformation. So if you are wanting to bring something new into your life and you're feeling stagnant and you just want to surrender to something new and exciting and kind of like inviting more miracles, then this is the card to do. Again, I just love how I've created these little aura rings for each card. This one is In the Mood for Blessings. So again, similar to inviting miracles, this is more geared towards what you already have. So just like understanding what you're grateful for, what you have in the moment, being grateful for the blessings that you have, etc. Same thing. Yeah, that's that. This one is My Desires Are Already Here. This one is a powerful manifesting one because anytime you're trying to manifest something, at least for me, the biggest hack, aside from being grateful, I feel like being grateful is a big one. Aside from that, you have to feel the feelings of it already being here, already manifested. And I think that's easier said than done for a lot of us, especially because when we are inviting something new into our life, we don't necessarily know how we're going to react when this new thing is coming. We're kind of afraid of how to approach it. And it can be challenging just to like visualize what this new thing would be like and how it would impact our lives. And so this meditation is important for that. It's more so feeling the satisfaction, the safety, and the gratitude of it already being here, and that helping you to get close to what you want to get. And this one is Believe It to See It. This is another great manifesting one. This is more so being able to engage all your senses when it comes to manifesting, and this is a great meditation that I think is really important with anything, whether you're manifesting or not. Being able to engage your senses very vividly using your imagination is a skill, and I hope you guys can practice that skill. And lastly, this is just a instruction card for all of you who do get the deck. You'll understand how to kind of go through each meditation card and how to fall back into meditation when you are distracted. I almost forgot, we should do a reading together. Okay, so I have all 52 cards here. Actually, minus the create your own aura card. All the other aura cards are here. Let's do a reading together. Ooh. Honestly, that could have been the reading, but whatever. We'll just keep going. I kind of just shuffle wildly. There is no right or wrong way. Connect with the deck. This is the reading. Okay. Dear Goddess, you've likely faced situations that put you in constant survival and scarcity mode. This isn't a bad thing, but rather something that has helped you with many hardships. Give thanks to what this survival and scarcity mindset did for you, but realize that you don't need it anymore. Maturing into your life, you are now realizing that
of just realizing stuff, and everyone around me were all just like realizing things. 2016, looking good.
Curiosity and creativity is much more powerful and will constantly put you in a space for receiving the most wonderful experiences. And then the one-liner says, curiosity saves her. Okay, okay, we're done. Cut! Now I would like to welcome you, the newest addition to the family, Don the Doberman. Once you watch this segment of clips with Don, I will explain more about how we got him, what his demeanor is like, and all the fun details. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. See you in a bit. hope you guys enjoyed that segment and clip of Dawn, or a series of clips of Dawn. So essentially how we got him, we rescued him in Montreal, and he was around 4 months old. It's a very gentle and calm puppy, and we're very lucky for him to be like that. We've had him for about a month now. Like, I'm recording this video and it's been exactly a month since we got him, and we are so grateful. Like, we've already gone on a road trip with him, and he was so gentle in the back seat, so calm. He did throw up once, but it was expected because it was just his first time really in a moving car for that long. But aside from that, he was sleeping the whole entire time. He was curious. He was just doing his own thing. But let me tell you, he ended up staying 2 nights with a dog sitter who had another dog, and that dog was about a year old. Her name is Nova, and they got along so well. I was so proud of him. He killed it. And on top of that, he just loves people. He's a very, again, gentle and calm dog, so being around other people is kind of his forte, and I think it's because of all the compliments that he gets. I think he knows what's up. But regardless, he loves other people, and he met a whole bunch of people on our trip, and everyone just fell in love with him. And yeah, I am so happy to have him. Again, it's been 1 month now since we've had him, and I just wanted to create this video before I told anyone because I thought it would be a very cool and cute little kind of announcement for everyone. But okay guys, as I'm editing this, I realized that I did not mention that this road trip, or the whole point of this road trip, was actually to attend my best friend's wedding. I was one of the bridesmaids. Like, I don't know why that was not the key feature of this whole road trip that I was talking about, but I'm gonna just add some photos of how fucking beautiful she looked, excuse my language. But I was in utter, I think, honestly, shock at how my lovely, beautiful, gorgeous sister Alicia was able to pull this off. Of course, she had amazing help from her other bridesmaids and her close-knit community of friends and family, but like the level of execution, just like knowing that I went to school with this girl and us just like talking about life, thinking about what we were gonna do with our lives, and then to see her pull off this beautiful event and bring people so close together is just so wonderful. So anyways, I hope you enjoy these photos that I'm about to share. Pretty much it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.